Leaving the first one?
It's okay.
Okay.
Does it bother you?
No, just check it.
I think that is it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your move?
Say again?
What's your move?
What's my move? Guess to start with number 9.
Okay. I should find my other cell phone. So let's do
My cell phone.
I'm just gonna record the sound. So this one, play vocalize. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
So, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold on. So you went into the no balls.
I did.
And I'm having this thing's not working for me. It's stuck.
I guess I didn't realize because I thought last night we weren't really doing the Metallica part for number 9.
Oh, we were.
We were?
Mm-hmm.
For number 9?
We were doing for everything. Yeah, we.
I didn't remember that.
Well, I was very conscious of doing it.
Okay. I wasn't.
I'm right. No. No. Yeah, the weather's changing. Yeah. My harmonica is stuck.
Oh no.
This one.
Like make a try?
This is amazing. But it's like it's a finesse.
Yeah, I'll probably break it.
Wow. Come on. So let me hear try to do number 9 without me.
Okay.
And Pink Floyd. The whole piece. It's a composition.
Oh, made it.
Okay. So
Okay, so.
it's a 5, 4, 3, 2. Wait. Use 2 hands. Maybe do take off the first, but putting yourself down on one end. It's not symmetrical. Here, put it on the couch.
That's okay. You could just throw it here. Or throw it wherever you want.
Okay, thanks.
It's your house.
That thing is so heavy. Okay, so 2 hands,
Alright.
and we want subtle, but we want like the Metallica. Try more than just this thing. You know, this thing is pretty loud, and like this, a little bit this. That's really fast. There's a lot there. Like try these. This is like so it's like the weather. You change it up so you're just grabbing. You're not hit. You don't have to hit the sticks. You can move the paper. It's a lot more than just hitting. And you're just basically making rain. So we want subtlety at the same time. The more subtle and quiet we are, then the more hardcore. And this fucking thing is just sealed. I want to put some fucking UB40, WD-40.
Like that olive oil or something.
I don't want to do that. Yeah, it must be just the heat. Who did it too? Did it get 100 today?
I think I'm like 90.
Okay. I'm gonna have to keep these in a certain place. This is just they're all just too stuck. If I can play it for like a while, then it unsticks itself, but I gotta move on. I'm going to diatonic. Okay. So let's do number 9. You're all ready? Yeah.
In this moment. As far as this moment goes.
Okay. So 10, 9.
dark and stormy night. This time there was no rain. This time there was no sound. My stomach thundered on itself. Memory. My mom is dead. Who killed my mom? Did you kill my mom? Did I kill my mom? She blocks from walls. Without
All right. Wait, hold on. We're progressing.
Okay.
Yeah. So, do whatever, all that for Metallica. It's all just bringing it up. But then let's just establish you can do whatever different. But then and don't do it hard.
Okay.
But it makes a loud sound, or you can even try it out some other places too. That's pretty loud. That's pretty nice. And but like in 1, 2, and like I was thinking the whole thing is like a rain dance. The whole opera too is like a rain dance.
Good idea. Can we turn the light on?
Yeah, the sun went down. Okay.
I can get a flashlight. I have my headlamp outside if you don't.
You do, yeah, like you use that for the show, but not right now. We have light. That's a good idea for the show.
I'm trying to be the least amount of burden on you.
You're not a burden at all. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're like you're 50%.
I get it?
Yeah. Okay. So you ready?
Sure.
Okay. So So 10. What's up?
Nothing. I was gonna start hitting the bus on the car.
Well, you can change it up. Make yourself like you're in like a nursery. There's the rules, but we like to find those rules for the degenerates.
Okay.
So no shame. So 10.
Mm-hmm. And like a dark and stormy night. This time there was no rain. This time there was no sound. My stomach turned in on itself. Memory. My mom is dead. Who killed my mom? Did Did you kill my mom? Did I kill my mom? She walks from walls. Bricks house doll. Moment falling. Seek and destroy. You on Noodle Street. Little sis sitting down by the river, raising up her skirt. We are new. Lawnmowers coming up to rip up the earth to bits. They're metal, they are metal. Sharp blades. By the pet in her car. Who cuts head? Who cannot? Less cape of having fun. Run, run, run. Run, run. Who has ability for clarity? But it's being shocked and pushed from the bed.
Okay. Yeah, that's the bare bones of good. That's great. So we did it. That's,
Pink Floyd starts on their metal, our metal.
what are you talking about?
The transition to the Pink Floyd is starts on.
No, it's never.
Line?
It's never the same.
It's never the same.
No, it just changes as who reads it and the timing that it. So
Okay.
I'm looking at a clock.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah. So you can look at me though, because we're doing two things.
Okay.
You know, so like a ship, there has to be other people, like one person steering the ship, other person working the engine. Okay. So let's go to let's do what's the next? Malarkey.
11:35.
6.
6. Isn't Malarkey 5?
6.
Oh, then I have the right paper. I
Is it?
forgot.
Let me see.
No, you're right. It's 5. I have 5, but I need to go. It's right, it's on 5.
Oh, this is oh, they're out there. Okay.
I don't know where they came from.
Where my house is getting contaminated.
No, I just don't think I don't know. I just feel like it. I don't know. I want to be the least amount of trouble.
So then, bring the whole thing in.
Okay.
So this is sounds beautiful. Well, having in the mind when I used to play with my friends at the parents' house, and then we played late at night, and we'd have to be really quiet. And you have that restraint, and so like have that idea in mind
We're gonna pretend we're out of town.
that we're being deviant.
Okay. Okay.
Oh right, I got it. And I'll play this one because it's not as loud as those. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. So if I was to hit, if I was at a parent's house and I wanted to be loud and not loud, I would just hit like that loud. Is this what
It's just like
not a literal sense.
not in a literal sense. It's like I set up these formulas that I can defy against it, and it's like it doesn't matter what I do.
So you could start really loud and then you could just go crazy.
It just adding that resistance, it just makes it more intense, the tension.
I like those ideas, thank you.
It goes into that less is more kind of thing.
Yeah, thank you. You're awesome, dude.
All right. You ready?
Sure.
Okay, so this is 6, you got it?
I believe so.
Okay. So 10.
the rose kind of gay, red, light, street, shade on. Cars pass, then jerk to a stop.
Hold on,
What are we doing? I don't know. If it just was, okay, how I understand this is Metallica, then no balls.
What's no ball?
This.
No,
Don't worry about that.
No, that's not, you're thinking visual.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with visual.
Okay.
That's only me just taking pictures and then putting it aside again.
Okay.
So don't think that.
No. But traditionally, we were using this first verse as a Metallica part. Then we went into no balls. No? You don't
That might have been something else, but this has been through the grinder. It's
okay, so
completely
throw
different.
that out the window.
Throw it
completely.
out the window
Okay.
completely. But I was like reminding you of the beat. What's malarkey for the beat?
2-1.
And two hands. You're making the beat. You're making it. Play around. You want like the dancing malarkey there. Let me show you. And you're like. Or.
I need to record you.
You need to record me. But we are being recorded.
Oh, yeah.
You do it, and then you'll remember it.
You're faster.
Change it up your hand. Try to do 2 on then, 1 and only 1 on that. Yeah. Okay, now move your hand to like 2 on this and then 1 on this.
Do it again.
You're doing it.
You're doing it.
You're doing it. It's just your mind.
Different than what you do. Okay.
It's gonna be different. We're a different person. All you have to have in your mind is dancing malarkey. Thing about cats. So you switched it. Try to do 2 on this one. That's your left hand. Oh, that's your right hand.
Yeah, I switched it on purpose.
Really?
I was trying it out.
Yeah. Let's just practice it. Okay. And then what's your Pink Floyd for this one?
I really like Pink Floyd on something we don't have that. Okay.
What's your Pink Floyd for this one?
I don't know. I just do what I want to happen.
Okay.
Sorry, but
try to do something like traditional for Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd? Traditional?
Yeah, like they're basically a blues band. You know? Or the drums. Okay, so you ready?
I will do my traditional drum.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No problem. Ready? Okay, so hold on. So 10.
And I don't care about the I'm sorry. Can I just talk?
You can talk. But I want to make recordings.
Okay, I'll be fast.
What do you want to say?
Nothing.
You do want to say something, you said it.
No.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Come on, talk.
No, it's okay.
Let me hear it. What do you got to say?
I was just confirming things with others.
Okay, we go confirm.
No, we don't care about when I do the words.
Oh yeah, you're making it up.
Okay.
And I'm communicating to you. It's not that I control you. I'm just communicating, just talking. Okay, so now we're in this sector. Now we're in this sector, and we go through the different sectors, just like the journey, and we have to pass our papers and stuff. And so, yeah. But my badge doesn't grant me extra rights. Okay, so is it ready? So 10.
Middle of the road kind of day. Red light. Stayed on. Cars pass, then jerk to a stop. Pause. Choke on an empty gas stage. Spastic, magnetic, mall. RT dance. Down to all the allies. And off in front access. Whiplash. Lazy, unsung. Mom read to Sis and she asked about the story. And Mom tells her to listen so she can see the story from listening to her. Reading, and Sis's eyes are heavy again. She becomes invisible to not exist. Mind splits sections in development. Sections control. Then remember that she's not here anymore. Ants use on two, crow, shy, not but knit. Crochet. Each strand in a person, an expression. It punched to my thigh, and just as I was coming to the kidnap rainbow montauk project trip share, make a mom at Sis Sasquatch destroy the base. Soul a sour with mom shines mortar. Teeth, whole logic at all. Damn blade shred. It's to all ripped to go insist lawnmower. Come in where law, mothers to no gray, bends and skirts her up blue breeze. Blue river and cry. The trunk popped open and out jumped a puppy. pushed from bed.
It feels like you're kind of fumbling through the words,
Yeah.
but it's all exercise, so. But yeah, it sounds great. I think even without the effects, hopefully we add effects to like a low
I
thing
like
though.
the effects. When I'm listening to the CD in the car,
What CD?
the CD we made.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mm.
Just a random one. I put on like Tupac. And I said, oh, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so let's this time try to speed it up. It's just a long one.
Can I just do it without anything?
Do with what?
Can I just say it right now?
Oh yeah.
I want to know the speed.
Okay, you want me to play the drums, or do you want to just say it a cappella?
Maybe just say it, and then you can tell me if I'm going too slow.
I'm not going to tell you that, but
Alright,
I'll listen. I want to listen to you.
It's okay.
No, it's good. We're just exercising. Let's do that, okay? Okay. This will be all you. Right, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Middle of the road kind of day. Red lights, street stayed on. Cars passed, then jerked to a stop. Cough, choke on an empty gas gauge. Spastic, magnetic mole, our key dance, fan to all they allies, and off in front.
Hold on. So, my advice to you,
Sure.
You're straining your voice.
Yeah.
And we want it just to be like a discombobulated whisper almost.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't matter if people can hear it. What matters is that we're just putting forth that intention.
Okay, so don't get loud.
It's speak in that character, you know. So here, let's stop this. And so think of that Denny's worker. So you're drowsy, and not really coherent, but then it's the two things is in the other world of playing loud, and Malarkey's a real up guy, you know. So, but then let's just try that old. You kind of.
I'm tired.
I can't try to emulate, but I'm actually directing, I guess. Okay, so let's try it again. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Middle of the road kind of day. Red lights. Street stayed on. Cars stopped. Passed. Then jerked to a stop. Cough. Choke on an empty gas gauge. Spastic, magnetic mole. Our key dance. Fan to the allies, and off in front. Access. Whiplash. Lazy. Unsung. Mom. Read. Little sis.
Like, you get caught up. Let's try it again. Let me I'm gonna try it for you. What I'm looking for.
Cool.
The road kind of day. Light street stayed on. Car passed and just to stop. Choke on empty gas gauge. Spastic magnetic mole RP dance fan all day allies. And off in front of access whiplash. Lazy young son, ma'am read sis, and she asks about story.
Okay. So, like I'm drunk.
Like you're drunk.
Good.
Neither do I.
It's true. I didn't mean that. You are drunk all the time.
I'm drunk all the time. I'm drunk.
I'm drunk right now.
Okay, so
Okay.
Friday.
Middle of the road kind of day. Red light stopped. Okay. Middle of the road kind of day. Red light stopped. Stayed on. Cars passed. Then jerked to a stop. Choke on empty gas gauge. Spastic magnetic mole. Our key dance. Band to the allies. And off up front access. Whiplash. Crazy unsung. Ma'am said, red to
So before you say it, have it all in your head and then you spit it out all at once. Rather than, because you're kind of like reading word for word,
Sure.
but instead like it's just kind of the kind of day. Red lights, street stayed on, cars rode by, then jerked to a stop, cough, choke on empty gas gauge. And if I'm not saying it, then I'm just adding right to it, and not stopping, because that's not natural. So you don't want to sound like we're reading.
Okay, so just don't read it. Okay.
When you read it, remember it, then say it.
Middle of the road kind of day.
Hold on. It's a.
I don't know.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Middle of the road kind of day. Red lights stayed on. Cars passed. Then stopped.
So you're
I
reading.
don't know.
So just have middle of the road kind of day. That's a stop. Then read in your head. Red lights, street stayed on. Then say it. Red lights, street stayed on. There's just another stop. Then cars pause. You pause. Then jerk to a stop. Cough. Choke on an empty gas gauge. If there's not a pause, just go right to the next line.
What's a pause?
There's a comma.
Oh. I didn't even see comma. Right.
I gotta do a jerk, stop, cough. They all have a pause.
I didn't even realize it was a comma.
Yeah, because that's all of that.
Because it's
The
Maybe
confetti.
I'm gonna make it bigger.
Yeah, I'll make it bigger.
I can print it. I can read it. I don't want to make you do that. Okay.
Okay, try it again.
Middle of the road kind of day and lights.
Here you go.
I think I'm gonna bring the computer.
So you're kind of whispering.
I don't like it. Kind of paper.
5, 4.
Middle of the road kind of day. Cars.
Wait, you keep going to the cars, but you're not taking that break. Middle of the road kind of day. Give the audience time to ingest that. And you're kind of delirious. And now your next observation is cars pass by. So you're leading.
I'm actually skipping a whole line about that.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Middle of the road kind of day. Red lights stayed on. Cars passed.
Is that right?
That's great. Yeah, and it's like it's all slurry, so have that microphone real close. You don't want to be yelling.
That's better. The last time it wasn't like this. That's kind of, okay. Okay. So, okay.
Do it. Do it.
Oh.
Do it. Do the whole thing. You wanted to do it. I'm bringing you through it.
Yeah. Okay. Middle of the road kind of day. Red lights stayed on. Cars passed. Then jerked to a stop. Choke on an empty gas gauge. Spastic magnetic move.
Just blah. It doesn't matter. Just if you can't read it, just say blah and not say something, but whatever it sounds like, you're kind of half-ass reading. It's like the way I read. It's almost like dyslexic. It's like I'm lazy the way I read.
Spastic magnetic move. Cadence.
If there's a period though, stop. You know, because like you want to give yourself a break. What's that?
I said I don't know. I don't use subways.
Yeah, it was not period.
Silence has a problem? Oh, no,
No.
okay.
I'm just saying, like, give yourself breaks.
Our key dance, fan to the allies, and off in front access, whiplash, lazy, unsung, man read to little sis, and she asks about the story, and mom tells her to listen. She can see the story from listening to her.
Just you do the full thing.
Reading, and Sis's eyes are tired and again to become invisible, to not exist. Mind, spirit, sections development, sections controls. Then I remember that she is not here anymore.
Take breaks, look at it, and then read. You're doing good. Just read the whole thing.
Okay. It's used on two code.
Just keep. It's like
really hard for me to do that, but okay.
Yeah, but like just imagine you're drunk. If you're drunk, then you just gotta keep going on.
Two codes. Okay. And
I know you didn't write it. So where were you at?
I'm just trying to read it.
Where you at?
Ants.
Where is that? Where?
No, here.
Okay. Ants use decrow. Oh, ants use D to crow. Shy, not, knit, but. Okay, so she's not here anymore. Ants use D to crow.
It's crochet. I think.
Oh,
right?
yeah. My aunt
would.
She would use to crochet. Yes. Ants use D to crow. I think if you just say it just like that, ants use D to crow.
Okay.
It doesn't make any sense, but it makes sense of just how it kind of rolls off the tongue.
Okay. Is that how you rewrote it?
It's so many layers. It's just so I didn't get bored with it. And it's just so I have to look at it to like try to remember it. I usually can. There's so many layers. But it
Okay,
makes it more interesting.
yeah,
And it's completely human, and there's these choices that I made, so it's nothing's random. It's just different frequencies that we're at. And
for ants.
yeah, go ahead.
Ants do two crow, shy, not, but crochet.
My aunt used to.
I remember it. That was one of
My
my favorite
aunt
parts.
used to
My aunt used
Yeah, so
to
use.
decro.
So that's why I did like the D is actually
Yes.
used.
Used. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna say
Used to crochet. Crochet.
Okay.
My aunt used to
To
crochet. So, but like saying it that way, then it just makes it so sound great.
Okay. Ants used to crochet. Shy.
That sounds even better. Like having the accidents there too.
Not knit, but crochet. Each strand a person an explosion. A punch to my gut, just as I was coming to the Kidnap Rainbow Montauk Project chair to make among a stir Sasquatch, destroy the base. So a salad with shrines mortar, tea, call, logic, it all down blade shard, bits. To go insist on no her comes in where law mothers to no grave bands and skirt her up Blue Grace Blue River that cries sitting pool and the
Too loud.
trunk popped open.
Just whisper in and
Okay. That car is sitting down that time.
speaking more from the gut rather than the throat.
You want me to speak from a diaphragm rather than the throat? Gosh.
Let's do it.
The car is sitting da.
That helps me better.
Let's do it. This time, microphone and one stick. Okay, you can pick it up after when you're gonna speak. Okay, and then so leave that on, but then this is off. Then pick it up then. So we'll start with the Metallica and with two hands and move and stuff, and I'll help you with that. And then go into like the no balls or wherever you feel fit. It's just like within the first minute, then bring it forward. Okay, so, okay, ready? Okay, so 5, 4.
spastic, magnetic mole, arcane, and to the allies. And often front access. Whiplash, lazy, unsung. Mom reads to Sis and she asks, what about the story?
Let's do it over. So when you start going into the words, then you do it in the microphone.
I forgot that.
So did I. Yeah. So put down the microphone and start from the beginning. Okay, so hold on. So 5, 4, 3, 2.
Red lights stood on, cars passed, and jerked to a stop, come on the gas stage. Spastic, magnetic mole. A key dance, an hour to the Mom read to little sis and she asked about what the story. And Mom tells her to listen, and she can see the story from listening to her. Raining and Sis's eyes are heavy again and become invisible to not exist. Lines, spirits, sections, and development sections, controls. Then I remember that she's not here anymore. And it's come to crochet, not knit, but crochet. And stand in the person and explosion. And punch in the gut, just as I was trying to kidnap Rainbow Montauk Churchill. Make Mom stir Sasquatch, destroy the base. Soul of sour with Mom stride near her. To logic it all, down blade sharp. It's to all it would to go insist one over. Come in long leathers, to gray gowns and skirts, and up globals. The river that cries, stirring but golden, the truck hopped up, open, and out jumped a puppy. And I thought I was being pushed from the bed.
That's like 5 minutes. Maybe it's because it's been beat up. Well, we're ending them at 4, so it's concrete.
This was 5. What we just
That was
did
4,
was 4 minutes? Okay.
But then that whole minute of after we ended it, then we just kept playing on
Okay.
because that didn't shut off.
We
And
don't know how long.
That's like 5. It's like almost 5.
Really?
Yeah, it ended at 4:44
Oh,
basically.
okay.
Yeah, so
I thought it was just random with that one.
Okay. So let's should we try that again, or you wanna go on to 11?
What's 59?
Let's go on to 11.
All right.
You're all set?
11 is long.
No, it isn't. The other one was
I
longer.
think it's long.
It's not long at all. So like
This is
you see
11.
6 though. How many columns? See,
Okay.
3 small columns. This one's a big column. Okay, so you ready?
I was thinking of 11.
Yeah. So it's 10. Wait. 10. Down.
It is still night. Rain keeps on the window, rattling and tin blurry, spinning and stunning thunder cracks.
Wait. We had I forget the beat. We
For
had a
this
beat
one,
for
it
no
was
ball.
3-1, I think.
Yeah, like 1, 2, 3, bump. 1, 2, 3, bump. 1.
And a half
It's the
second rest.
waltz. Yeah, it's like so 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do that over. Okay, hold on. So 10. I don't like that transition. Maybe I'm thinking I'm just like gonna play the melodica. I don't know.
Okay.
Or like you just have to get really loud with it. But that's too much because you're doing this and you have to hold a microphone and be loud. You start moving like that right there.
Okay.
And so then I can transition to the melodic.
How am I gonna keep a beat?
That's right there. Once I bring into the melodica, then you go into the 1, 2, 3, and then with the stick though, not with that. Yeah. But yeah, like that's how you get to the transition.
Okay.
Okay. Let's start this again.
All right.
Ready? 10. No, you see, like you gotta shake it. So like when you pick up the microphone, so you don't hold on the sticks yet. So you're picking up the microphone, then you're making like a lot of noise, but you're doing it all with one hand. So then I can change, because then you're taking over the noise. So then I can change and have from the harmonica then to the melodica.
Okay.
Okay, so here let's
So let's
direct
start
it.
again. We're gonna start with your harmonica, then I'm gonna bring in all the
No,
noise.
you're gonna start with the beat.
I'm still with
So let's
this.
here. Okay, so we're gonna do it with the direction. Okay, so go ahead, start. We're gonna bring it into it. The loudest one is like when shaking it is when I change from there.
Gotcha.
So start
off.
with Metallica.
Okay.
You're gonna do it that way? It's up to you.
No sticks this time.
You can do the sticks, but then when you're taking with one hand, then shake it. Because you do 2 sticks right now.
Okay.
But once you're doing that transition to then from the harmonica to the melodica, then you have this shake it with one hand, because then you have the microphone in the other hand. And then once I go to the melodica, then you go into that beat 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, but with one stick while you have the microphone in the other hand. Okay, so let's first do the Metallica. Okay, so go ahead, start from the beginning. Remember, you have like little breaks, fast, little breaks. You're forgetting so once at the end of the minute, then you were getting into it? You were about
I
to
was
do it?
about to shake
Oh,
it.
you were about, okay.
Yeah, that
So
was
my
what I was.
time clock is a little faster.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
All right. You want to look at me when you think it's good?
No,
Or you
I want to
wanna
play off of
throw
you.
something at me?
I want to play off of you, but I'll be waiting for you to start moving that thing, and you just to start making a whole bunch of noise, and then that's telling me. Then you're gonna grab onto the microphone. Because you're just gonna start shaking the shit out of that thing.
Sure. Yes.
And then you're grab onto the microphone at the same time. Let's start off with Metallica again.
I'm ready.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, so when you're shaking that, then you start singing stuff.
Okay.
Because then I'm gonna come
Right
in,
when I shake it.
shake it,
Grab
grab the
mic,
microphone,
turn it on,
turn it on, start doing it,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna come fade into you.
Cool. Okay.
So, and I'm gonna come just busting out there, and then you're just gonna change your beat, but still reading.
Got it. Okay.
Let's do Metallica again from the start.
All right.
And you don't have to be all the way to a minute, because so. But my time clock is faster than yours.
Whatever you want, Beverly.
But it's all you making the time.
So what is the time? What does a minute really mean? Like closer to 30 seconds?
I'm playing off for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was so nice. Rain, leaves on the window. Every image tin and a blurry, spinning and stunning to thunder crashes. And there are spikes driving the crush. Every we're singing and singing. Shut down the trunk space, and outsiders have to pay. Bus party to get over. Busking and cafes. As in needles, all eyes wide, hot bay, 16 feet, all one. Why talking, calling, eyes to close, shirt fasting louder, the words never. Pictures, sound, space, in between the place. Where we all still one, winning and dream, forever and ever, give birth to sound. Well, every day in life, see that smile on your face. It makes us free. Keep the flame burning. Keep it churning. the candle blazing, and dream daily dreams. Even as I scream out, I want to vomit, yet instead get pushed from the bed.
Do it from the top. You ready?
This song?
Yeah. Do it
Sure.
from the top. The 5, or actually 10.
It was so nice. Rain keeps at the windows. Every turn is blurry. Then some thunder cracks. And I strike.
Hold on. So I want you making noise with the shake in it,
Cool.
and then you hear while you're shaking the melodica, and then you change the drum to then the beat.
To the beat, okay, got it.
Okay? So I hear you first, then you hear me.
Got it.
So we're taking turns.
Cool.
Let's start this over.
Would you like- let's switch.
Yeah. So you press it.
Cool.
The red button.
Okay.
night.
Not loud enough.
Not loud enough.
That not the speaker.
This.
Yeah,
I
not
can't
loud
shake it
enough.
so much because my papers are gonna fall off early is the problem.
Have one paper.
Hold on to the papers,
Have one paper. The only one paper you need.
but it moves.
You can move it underneath. You only need just the first couple lines to put the other ones there. Put it underneath. When you're gonna switch to the beat, then you're gonna change it up, and then you pull out the paper with the microphone hand.
Okay.
Taking breaks in between. Okay, so let's start again. Let's set the clock.
Okay.
Okay, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
It is so nice. Rain keeps upon the windows. Blurry pins. Spinning, strumming, slender cracks. And there are spikes driven into flesh. Every move cuts into the word sing. And sing in knotwood. And what is used to being sins they shut down the trunk space and outsiders have to have. Best party to get over at busking at cafes. Thousand needles, shows live, hot, and 68 all on wide talk and talking eyes to pearls, surfacing louder. When words never pictures and space in the place where our still one, winning, wondering, waiting, dream. Forever and ever give birth to a smile. Yes, every day of your life. See that smile on your face. It makes us free. Keep the flame burning. Keep it churning. Keep the candle blazing. And dream daily dreams. Even as I scream out, I want to vomit, yet instead get pushed from the bed.
That was like, it was good.
I have to work on my weekend.
The beat was good.
I think so.
The beat was good. The words, the words were too enthusiastic, actually.
Yeah.
Of like thinking like it's like if you ever see Louis Armstrong like sing "It's a Wonderful World," it's like he's just like it's almost like he's detesting singing the song. It's like it's very sarcastic.
Yeah.
And so like I wanted even more cynical. Of, like dream like it's just but I think it sounded really good. Oh, I'm still recording too.
Okay.
I think that might be just my trigger of like how I feel about my cynicism stuff. So I think let's end this. We're end the stream. So we played for an hour and a half.
Okay. Can I take you to Chinese food?
Let's have some Chinese food.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's get in the car right now and go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. We're gonna go pick up Chinese.